à-bas-le-ciel.
Ryan, I hope you've recorded this and you can watch it back later. Ryan, I've explained to you very clearly, I'm a man of principle. Even if Durian Rider is being harmed, even if it is Durian Rider who is being defamed by Cheetah, I say this is bad and wrong, although Durian Rider is not my friend. Okay? Therefore, if you were a man of principle, I'm going to finish this sentence, Ryan, because you have trouble understanding me. If you were a man of principle, Ryan, you would care that someone like Vegan Cheetah is engaging in serious defamation against others, even if they are not your friends. Whether it's Durian Rider or Anna Scanlon or me, Cheetah is someone who has done bad things that have serious consequences. And yes, you have a moral responsibility to do more than the bullshit you have been doing. If you're a man with any shred of moral decency.
À-bas-le-ciel.
I just say, I also have the experience of trying to be his friend and trying to be supportive and trying to be understanding and trying to assume the best about his intentions. But the reality is we're talking about someone who has acted with real malice, who's really defamed people, who's really slandered people, and who's had a negative impact not only on their lives as individuals, but who has had a negative impact on the vegan movement. And the question of, many people don't know this now because people forget what happened 3 months ago or 6 months ago on the internet. At a time when Cheetah was really supporting me publicly, he had supported me during my fundraiser, I criticized Cheetah even when he was defaming Durian Rider. For me, on point of principle, I came out and said, no, although it's wrong when Durian Rider defamed me, it's just as wrong when Cheetah defames Durian Rider. And that's when Cheetah stopped being my friend, because from his perspective, I dared to criticize him. At that time, and the defamation he said about Durian Rider maybe wasn't so serious, but he was saying that Durian Rider had HIV/AIDS. He alleged that Durian Rider was sleeping with a 16-year-old, that he was sleeping with Julia Bohr, a number of other lies like that he made about Durian Rider. And at that time, which was immediately after my fundraiser when he'd supported me, I said, look, this is over the line. I don't care if you're my friend or my enemy. I don't care if Durian Rider is my friend or my enemy. Even though Durian Rider may be literally my worst enemy and I'm still in court with him now, there's a line, and this is the line you don't cross. So that's how I dealt with it, even though I was friends with Cheetah for quite a long time up to that point. And that's how he dealt with it too.
Are you issuing a suggestion for? I wouldn't be offended. Are you offering a suggestion on how to deal with him, like cut him off completely? Because when I know him, obviously, I try to make it a point to know, most all vegan YouTubers, and I just kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of randomly got to know him just because he was brought out to Los Angeles for that Veg Source conference. So I know you if you had been out for any various reasons or something like that. So anyway, what I'm getting at is when I meet vegans who I disagree with, I don't take a tactic of like cutting them off because they're different. I take a tactic of dialogue, diplomacy, engagement. I find that to be my tactic, my strength as far as like trying to get my 2 cents over into their brain.
Okay, but not with me. Yeah, but Ryan, look, we're all imperfect human beings. I don't hold you to an impossible high standard. I really don't. I mean, I believe me, and that also relates to my situation with Cheetah. Back when Cheetah, people were asking me to denounce him because he was using the N-word on camera. He was using coarse language and racist terminology and homophobic slurs from time to time. And I am actually very forgiving of other people. You might not guess that about me, but I can remember for a long time saying, well, Cheetah comes from, he's an ex-convict. He does swear. He sometimes says racist things, but, he has good intentions. It's this kind of thing. I went through a long period of being very forgiving towards him. But, you've just claimed that you're into engagement with people. You made no attempt to engage me. And that's fine. We're all human. We only have so many hours in the day. I mean, but I just say you don't actually have a code of that kind. When there was a video you disagreed with me, you didn't talk to me. You've never sent me a single email. You never talked to me back when the Durian Rider thing was happening. You never talked to me any stage after that. This is the first time we've ever spoken in any format. You've never sent me a Facebook message. And, it
was happening. And so many people had taken up your cause. I guess Charles being the main one back then. I mean,
I realize that, but that's not. My point is not to complain that I wanted more attention from you. I didn't. I wasn't asking for your attention. My point is, you've just claimed that you treat Cheetah the same way you treat everyone else, that you try to engage with somebody where there's a problem. And I'm telling you, really in practice, that's not true. I'm sympathetic. I understand why. But no, you are choosing to ally yourself with Cheetah and not even to talk to me when there's a controversy. What you're describing about your MO, which I understand, the human reality is something else. We can't deal with every situation that way. You could have at any point, whether it was the Durian Rider thing or the Nita Miranda thing, you could have at any point sent me an email, and you didn't. That's okay. But I'm just asking you to acknowledge, or you don't have to do it now. I'm just saying you can reflect on this. There actually is a big gap between what you're saying your MO is and what your MO actually is in these situations.
Engage with people who I already have some kind of relationship of some kind with. It could be having met someone one time, I know them. I really don't watch their content. Don't take it personally. I don't watch all that much YouTube content, so I really don't know you much.
I know. Ryan, this started off with you basically trying to claim that you're not supporting Cheetah, and now basically you're acknowledging you do support Cheetah because he's your friend, because you happen to know him. That's very human. I understand. But that's the reality behind what you're saying to me. The reality is the way you treat someone like Cheetah and the way you treat someone like Durian Rider is very different from the way you treated me. And you have shown zero interest in the facts in any of those cases.
Briefly,
you know the story. Ryan, I don't care. I wasn't asking for your attention. Some of my fans were. I know a lot of people were into you. Right now, look at the comment section. There are still people who, because of the misinformation campaign against me by Vegan Cheetah, think I stole $6,500. Do you think you're neutral in a situation where Cheetah is defaming me? Cheetah is defaming me about criminal allegations about my ex-wife, that I'm a wife beater. Cheetah is defaming me, saying I stole $6,500. Fraud. And you think you're neutral. You think you just engage with everyone equally. You don't. You are taking sides. You're just ignorant of what the sides are.
Okay,
That's serious defamation. You just have no interest in what the situation is.
This broadcast is, I can give you an equally long list of slanderous things that Cheetah has said about us.
Oh, really? Really? Financial fraud and wife beating. Assault. That I'm facing assault charges and that I stole $6,500 in financial fraud. Has he made allegations that serious about you? And you're still his friend? Really? Because you didn't lift a finger with me. And I'm at the other end of that situation. Yeah, it wouldn't be asking a lot for you, Ryan, for you to, if you think you're neutral, you could have heard two sides of the story and you never have. You've only taken interest in one side of the story. And those are very serious forms of defamation. It has negative impacts on the vegan movement and negative impacts on me. It's not a game. Ryan, if you think I'm asking you to help me, you're willfully ignoring what I've said to you very clearly. I have never once asked you to help me.
That's what it sounds like. That's what.
So, Ryan, what was my actual point, Ryan?
I'll give you one more shot, guys. When I got to move on, I still have more guests here. I'll give you one more shot to explain what your point is quickly, like in 20.
Yeah, Ryan. I hope you've recorded this and you can watch it back later. Ryan, I've explained to you very clearly. I'm a man of principle. Even if Durian Rider is being harmed, even if it is Durian Rider who is being defamed by Cheetah, I say this is bad and wrong, although Durian Rider is not my friend. Okay? Therefore, if you were a man of principle, I'm going to finish this sentence, Ryan, because you have trouble understanding me. If you were a man of principle, Ryan, you would care that someone like Vegan Cheetah is engaging in serious defamation against others, even if they are not your friends. Whether it's Durian Rider or Anna Scanlon or me, Cheetah is someone who has done bad things that have serious consequences. And yes, you have a moral responsibility to do more than the bullshit you have been doing. If you're a man with any shred of moral decency.
À-bas-le-ciel.